Now, 7:28, we're going to go ahead and get started with some morning announcements this morning. So good to see everybody in the Eagles Nest here on a Friday. Everybody's getting in on morning announcements this morning, and so we'll do just a couple of announcements this morning before we'll get started with our Scholars of the Week and then in any of our championship belts as well. But with that being said, just a couple of announcements this morning, Scholars, here on a Friday. Make sure that we are focused up on announcements. First things first, right? So we're finishing up our breakfast. We're actively listening to the speaker. The speaker right now would be me. So we are locked in this morning so that we can get what we can get on morning announcements, especially as we continue to do more fun things on announcements and some teaching things on announcements. I want to make sure that you don't miss a thing. Okay. So making sure we are locked in, we're quiet, and we are looking with our eyes and listening with our ears today. So with that being said, let's make sure we're following the Fairview 5 today, right? We're actively listening to the speaker. We're keeping our hands and feet to ourselves. We're cleaning up our area. We're being kind to others with our words and actions, and we are doing our best. So with that, beginning on Monday, in your PE specials. So if you have specials for PE on Thursday next week, well, then on Thursday, that will be your day to recite the Fairview 5 and the Scholar Pledge to me. So I'll be in there with Coach all week next week, and we'll be pulling groups to see if you know the Fairview 5 and if you know the Scholar Pledge. Now, remember, if you know the Fairview 5, you get to sign the wall. If you know the Fairview 5 and the Scholar Pledge, you get to sign the wall and you get a small prize as well. So make sure that you are learning that. You get another day or two, depending on when you have PE. If you have coach on Mondays in the Eagles Nest, then that means Monday is your day. So today's your last day to know what the Fairview 5 is. Now, remember, Scholars, I'm going to challenge you each and every day. Knowing the Fairview 5 is one thing. Following the Fairview 5 is another. So some of you need to know that, hey, I know the Fairview 5, but I have to consistently follow those every single day. So that's where those three words come in: integrity, excellence, and teamwork. I've had a lot of scholars come up to me in the past couple of days and say, Mr. Hagee, integrity, excellence, teamwork. Exactly. I love it. That's good stuff. We're actually reading a book right now. We started yesterday, and we'll complete this next week. And then we have a couple of awards coming out with this, so you definitely want to listen up for that. But it's all about teamwork, right? So integrity and excellence are so important, but teamwork inside the Eagles Nest is everything as well. So we'll continue our study on the hard hat next week as we see how the story ends up throughout our journey through the story. And we'll have a couple fun activities with that next week. Also beginning next week, live on morning announcements, we will begin vocabulary study, which means that we'll be breaking down vocabulary words, one word a week each day on morning announcements, but we're going to do it quick. And the whole goal is for you to learn as many vocabulary words as you can just from morning announcements this school year. So we're excited about that. So Monday in the Eagles Nest is going to be a lot of fun. And it's already week 5 next week in the Eagles Nest. So we're halfway through at the end of the day today, almost halfway through the first quarter. Hard to believe. So make sure that we're continuing to do everything we can each day inside of our classrooms, because remember, standing in front of you is an awesome staff member, an awesome teacher that is going to get you where you need to get to go. All right. Without further ado, I know you're done hearing me talk about that stuff. You're ready to hear about some Scholars of the Week, and you are ready to hear about who our next level champions are this week. All right. Did the belts change hands? Yes, they did. All 3 of them changed hands this week. So let me grab those. And if you hear your class's name, you can send them up, one representative. And then when we do Scholars of the Week, you can come on up as well so that we can get you to your to get to run down the hallway briefly here in just a moment. All right, let's start with our soaring champions first. So the soaring championship belt is when Mr. Hagee's inside of classrooms, and I'm just seeing some of the best stuff happening. Everybody's locked in, doing the right thing. Now, I'm not always standing inside your classroom, but there's windows on the outside as well. So, or doors might be open. So I'm just listening and I'm standing on the outside watching, making sure things are going well, right? And so there's a lot of good things going on in the Eagles Nest, but one group has really worked very well together. I'm actually going to use them as an example next week when we continue reading the hard hat. But this group has really showed some teamwork and is working together to be the best team that they can be. And because they're working together, a lot of good things are happening inside their classroom. The soaring championship belt this week goes to first grade Miss Alford's class. Congratulations, Miss Alford's class. You are a soaring champion this week. Hey, let's talk about a specials champion this week. Let's see who's our specials champion. Now, our specials champion last week was in second grade. It's not in second grade this week. It is in kindergarten. It's going down to kindergarten. Now, most of the time, this class wins the hallway championship belt. Well, they're starting to expand their horizons, and now they're winning other titles as well. Specials champions this week is kindergarten Miss Green's class. Congratulations, doing a great job in specials this week. Specials teachers said that everybody did fantastic this week in specials, but Miss Green's class really stood out in every single class that they were in. All right, now for the hallway championship belt. I saw this class come down the hallway a couple of times in the past couple of days. And when I tell you, it's a very large class, and that class just keeps going and going and going and going and going. But everybody was locked in on what they were supposed to do every time I saw them. There was even one time I saw them in the hallway, they didn't even see me, and they were still doing the right thing. There's where the integrity piece comes in. So there's some teamwork going on in this class as well. They're actively listening in the line. They're correcting themselves. If the teacher says, hey, we're at voice level 0, they get back in a ready position and they're ready to walk down the hallway. Great job this week. It's second grade Miss Walton's class. You are the hallway champions this week. Congratulations as all to all of our soaring champions this week. All right, let's talk about some scholars of the week. I'm really excited about these scholars because they've done some really good things in the Eagles Nest this week. Hey, being a Scholar of the Week is a very important thing because you were showcasing that for 1 week that you have done some really, really good things. And then the next week, when you come to the Eagles Nest, you're the reigning Scholar of the Week champion. So you get to show good things as well the following week. So let's give a round of applause to these scholars. And then when you hear your name, scholars, if you could come up to the front office, I've about called it to the front Eagles Nest. Well, I guess we could call it that as well. If you could come up to the front office, because we're going to get classes outside in just a moment to celebrate you. All right, so let's start with our pre-K Scholar of the Week. That's right, pre-K, down the hallway, doing great things. It's none other than Jackson Miller. Congratulations, Jackson. You are the pre-K Scholar of the Week. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Kindergarten Scholar of the Week. This is coming out of Miss Sanders' homeroom. So congratulations to Miss Sanders' homeroom, and congratulations to this scholar. How about Maria Fry? Miss Fry, good job to you this morning. You did a great job this past week. All right, moving along to Miss Alford's homeroom for first grade. So representing first grade. Oh, he's a car rider, and he knocks it out every single day, doing the right thing. I love this. This is a great choice, none other than Tiago. Congratulations, Tiago. You are the first grade Scholar of the Week this week. Great job. All right, second grade Scholar of the Week coming out of Miss Lawson's homeroom this week. Another one of our car riders that just does great things each and every day in the Eagles Nest. I'm loving these choices this week because they are showcasing not only integrity, excellence, and teamwork, but they also are showcasing the Fairview Five everywhere they go. Congratulations, Mason Ty. You are a Scholar of the Week. Oh, third grade Scholar of the Week. Another car rider. Hey, I tell you, that car rider crew is just coming out today. It is Miss Reynolds' homeroom, and this young man got back into the Eagles Nest and started doing the right thing from day one because he remembers he's been an Eagle for a very long time. Hey, congratulations. Proud of you, sir. Katai Little. Great job for being a Scholar of the Week this week. I can't make this up. Fourth grade. It's a car rider as well. So car riders, I tell you, they're doing the right thing this week. All right. So this Scholar of the Week doing great things in the Eagles Nest, turning things around a little bit, and your teachers are starting to notice that. I really like this. This is a great choice from fourth grade this week, and it's coming out of Miss Boone's homeroom. Coach Finch is on announcements this morning. I saw him just log in. Coach and I were just talking about this scholar this morning. Congratulations, Jahias Foster. You are a Scholar of the Week this week in the Eagles Nest. All right, last but not least, coming out of Miss Winley's homeroom for fifth grade this week. Oh, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is a great choice as well. Always locked in, doing what she's supposed to be doing each and every day in the Eagles Nest and trying to make others around her better as well. That's a great skill set and quality that she has. I'm excited to highlight Carrington Waters this week. Great job, Carrington. You are a fifth grade Scholar of the Week. So all of our scholars can come on down at this time, making sure that we are celebrating you. And hey, for everybody else that wasn't a Scholar of the Week, I got great news. You can do it again next week. Next week's your time. But here's what we're looking for. We're looking for our next Scholars of the Week by how you cheer on others in the hallway, right? Fairview 5 number 4 is be kind to others with your words and actions. So your actions of clapping for others, right? That is not an easy thing to do, but it's the right thing to do. So we want to make sure that we are cheering on others when they're coming down the hallway. And so in just a moment, I'll come over the loudspeaker and you can go out into the hallway, begin lining up, and we'll play the music, and our Scholars of the Week are coming down the hallways. Let's start our Friday off right. Let's do the right thing today, and let's have a lot of fun because it's Friday in the Eagles Nest. Scholars, hey, finish strong this week. Make sure you're staying locked in and make sure you're doing everything and your best for your teachers today. Good is good, great is great, but elite is elite. I'm looking for elite scholars in the Eagles Nest, and I've got 6 that are about to come down the hallway here in just a moment. I hope you have a fantastic Friday, and I'll be on the announcements here in just a moment. And at this time, actually, teachers, we can go ahead and begin moving out into the hallway because our Scholars of the Week are probably already up front at this time. So you can go ahead and move out into the hallway, and we'll play our song, and they'll be coming down in just a moment. Have a fantastic Friday.